y'all, this is the Oklahoma Grammy. Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to do an easy way of canning bread and butter pickles. So I sure hope that you'll stay with me and you'll enjoy how to do this. So first, what you have to do is overnight you have to cut 12 cucumbers, and you want to put them in pans and divide them. And you want to take 6 onions and put top 3 onions and put them on each pan. Put your cucumbers in, then put your onions on top, and then you want to sprinkle it. You want to divide 1/4 of a cup of salt on each one. And then you want to cover your pan with aluminum foil and leave it out on your counter overnight. The next morning, you're going to take a big, I've got a medium-sized stock pan. I don't have a big one. Take a stock pan for soup, and you're going to put this in your pan. And then you're going to take 2 cups of vinegar, 2 cups of granulated sugar, 2 teaspoons of flour, 2 teaspoons of mustard seeds, 2 teaspoons of celery seeds, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and 1 teaspoon of ginger. And we're going to mix this up in a bowl, and we're going to take and put it over the top of the cucumbers and onions in our stock pan, and then we will fill it up for where we're going to just cover the top of the cucumbers and onions, and we're going to let it boil for 10 minutes until they become translucent and they turn a bright color, not this dark color. So we're going to put it all in at one time. And just take your whisk and whisk it all up. Now, if you have an extra large stock pot, that would be perfect. You're going to boil this. Make sure you get it good and stirred up. Try to get your sugars all dissolved. And whenever you put it in your pan, make sure you have a spoon and make sure you get all of the seeds inside of the pan. You're going to want to use quart jars to put this in. So we're going to see how many cucumbers or our bread and butter pickles, once it gets done, will go into our jars. Okay, now that we have this done, we're going to take this over to our stove and put it in our pan. So you're here in my kitchen with me over here at my stove. So our first point is to take our mixture and pour it into our pan. Like I said, it's really important that you take and you get all of your seeds as much as possible out of your bowl. And then you're going, I'm sorry, we've got our 5-month-old baby with us today. So now I'm going to start adding water. I'll show you in a minute what it looks like in the pan. Okay, now we're going to start adding our water. So I want to say this is probably, that was probably about 6 cups of water. So I'm going to add about 8 cups all together. And I'm going to turn my stove on. I'm going to add, make sure you're adding hot water. And we're going to bring this up to a boil. This is what it looks like. Okay, this is probably a 15-quart pan, I would think. Okay, make sure you stir it all around. You want to get it all together, get it all covered. And because there is sugar in it, we don't want it to stick to the bottom of our pan. And I have 2 pans to do of this, so I'm going to do the first one with y'all, and you'll be able to do the second one without my help. This is going to be quick and easy. Remember to keep an eye on it and keep stirring the pan as you go. And, you know, it'll keep you from having burnt sugar on the bottom of your pan until it gets completely dissolved. This is an aluminum pan. So it isn't going to take long for it to do that. It's not a non-stick, so yeah, I have to keep stirring it with y'all. And like I said, it's only going to take about 10 minutes for it to completely get done. You need to have a ladle ready. All you want to do with your jars, they do not have to be warm. Your lids don't have to be warm. That's one of the best ways that I like about this, because most of them you have to keep them warm. And I mean, you don't have to do anything. All I did was rinsed out my jars and washed off my lids, and I just let them dry. And all we're going to do is, once we get through, because your liquid is already hot, and you don't even have to take and put these in a water bath. That's how easy this is going to be. And they taste really, really good. As you can tell, it's coming up. This is what it looks like. I'm going to bring you over here. Okay. So, y'all, if you like my videos, I hope that you will take and consider subscribing to my channel. And please give it a like, because giving my videos a like helps YouTube to show them out more. And I will get more people to watch my videos, and that helps my videos to grow. And I love to cook, and I love to bake, and I just, you know, I love everything about my state. I think it's just awesome. And, you know, once we get this virus under control a little bit better, and, you know, people are out more, our schools are opening, and businesses are doing great, I want to say probably within the next 2 months, hopefully I'll be able to take and get out, and I can show you my beautiful state a whole lot more, what there is here. And, you know, I just love it here. You know, I can't get out in the heat, so I'll be taking you out during the springtime and in fall and everything. That way I don't get sick. And, I just love it here. Oklahoma's my state. And, you don't have to be from Oklahoma to love the Oklahoma Grammy. I just hope that, you're liking the videos and, you're learning a little bit and seeing how easy things are to cook and bake. And I hope that you start doing it too. Let me get you back down here. That way you can kind of see my pan. It's starting to simmer now. That took about 5 minutes. But we need it to boil for 10. Okay, our pickles are now bread and butter, as you can see. So they're going to kind of be, the dark skin of them is still going to be dark at this point. But the insides aren't going to be as solid white as they were. They're going to be kind of translucent. And we're going to turn this off now. And we're going to take with a sieve spoon. I'll show you what I'm talking about. We're going to take all of the pickles out, put them back in a pan. I'm going to bring them over and we're going to put them in our jars first. And then I'll come back and I'll get all of the liquid. And then I'll show you how to put that in the jars. So this is what I was showing you. I got this, I think at Dollar Tree. They have 2 different kinds. You could use either one. What we're going to do is take our jar. Let me get me a smaller spoon. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to pack as many pickles and onions into this. As you can see, they're really, really hot. Our pickles, at this point, they're pickles. They're no longer cucumbers. They're going to be translucent like this. That's what you want. And we want to try to get as many in one jar as we can. Now, these are the pickles that are the pickles that you will want to use when you are making fried pickles. And as you can see, this is how we want it. We want it to be packed. Okay, now I'm going to get the juice and I'll be right back. Now this doesn't take too much of the juice, okay? At this point, this jar is kind of warm, but it's okay. You could lift up on it. know the grandbaby just got here, so. And this is how you make bread and butter pickles. That's as easy as it is. And what you will do is you will take and put this in a dark, dry area until you're ready. Make sure that your lid is tight. And that's all there is to making bread and butter pickles. Y'all, I hope that you enjoyed my video and that you will come back again and that you will join me. And I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a like because it helps my videos to grow on YouTube, where more and more people will be able to see the video and learn more of how to cook and bake. And I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.